Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo-Olu presents exit certificate to Lagos Homes beneficiaries, and Lagos State Government graduates 29 pioneer of the Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy Fellows. The first set of beneficiaries of Lagos Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme have fulfilled their 10-year payment obligations to fully own the properties allotted to them by the Lagos State Mortgage Board in 2014. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who presented exit certificates to the allottees at a ceremony held in Naka House, Ikeja, says no fewer than 20,000 Lagosians have subscribed to the scheme, which has made it easier for people with limited capital to buy and own decent homes. Please take a look.
Lagos Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme, built across all local government areas of the state, is part of the state government initiative to provide affordable homes for residents through a sustained mortgage scheme. The rent-to-own scheme under the supervision of the Lagos Mortgage Board was kicked off in 2014, and the first set of beneficiaries who have fulfilled their 10-year payment obligations are here at Ikeja to receive their exit certificates to fully own the property. And Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu joins them for the ceremony. The General Manager of the Lagos State Mortgage Board says their allottees went through the pre-qualification process as well as their debt-to-income ratio before being issued allocation documents and keys.
This cut across different ages, sex, professions, employed, self-employed, and various tribes. That is to say, younger people from age 21, male, female, people from informal and formal sectors, are people from the Middle Belt, North, West, and East have all benefited from the schemes. No discrimination, no bias. The homes were allocated based on meeting the criteria. Undoubtedly, this policy was born out of great insight, far-sightedness, and deep sense of responsibility of governance, being one of the pillars of the present administration's Team Plus agenda, as well as driving force of every administration since Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 1999. The Lagos State Homeownership Mortgage Scheme is a welfareist initiative and a laudable policy of the Lagos State government, designed to succor the low middle income earners and assist in bringing dream of home ownership into reality. The new homeowners that we celebrate today are the first set of beneficiaries of the 10-year mortgage term with a single-digit interest rate. It is a life-changing policy that has made home ownership in Lagos State possible for the unlikely. Believe me, when I say this is as good as it sounds, and the event of today is a testimonial. To this end, I congratulate our dear homeowners who have over 10 years have weathered every storm of life and overcome all challenges to arrive at the finish line.
One of the beneficiaries of Lagos Homes shares a story and encourages others to key into the housing initiative.
The day I was supposed to come for the allotment and ballot, I couldn't make it because I had very important chores in my hospital. So at about 1, I had a phone call. They said you just won a mortgage, 3-bedroom apartment. I was shocked to the marrow because I was with students teaching them. My message is that it is for real, and I'm a testament, and my testimony is that people should apply as at when due, and when they meet the criteria, they should go in. I believe it is the first, from my own Google and records, that this is the first successful public mortgage in Nigeria. And I want to give kudos to the visionary leadership of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who has set the pace with his master plan.
The State Commissioner for Housing says 75% of the housing project is dedicated for Lagos Homes, just to ensure people have access to affordable homes.
What you have in Igbogbo is what you have in Iponri. Why they sell Iponri outrightly 3-bedroom flat at 30 million. Mr. Governor approves that we sold Igbogo at 8.5. At 5%, they paid 5%, and over the next 10 years, at simple interest rate of 6%. We cannot get this anywhere. Mr. Governor has consistently maintained that 75% of whatever unit that we have should go for Lagos homes, rent-to-home programs. Not only that, he has also directed that we continually look out for the low-income earners. So this is a manifestation of continuity of a good program. Mr. Governor has shown at all times that it's for the low-income people, while at the same time, the high net worth individual are being served. Today, we are happy, and as ministry, that we will continue to focus on producing more housing units for low-income earners, even though there are challenges of how to tame cost. A unit that we will have built about 3 years ago at around 8-9 million. Today, we are looking at a figure of around 24. And that is what we have been grappling with. But because Mr. Governor is committed to the low-income earners, he has continually charged us to go and look out for strategy to think out of the box so that this segment will continue to be served.
To change the name to late Papa Hamzat's housing estate to look okay, and so we give it to our father, one of our leaders of blessed memory. So he will be his housing estate in his memory. Thank you very much.
It's an unexpected one for the Deputy Governor, as Governor Sanwo-Olu names the Ilupeju housing scheme after his late father, Olatunji Hamzat.
Everywhere that is developed in the world, mortgage is important. In America, in Europe, everywhere, mortgage is important. You saw in America recently, they said that President Biden, he has one house. He has refinanced that house 12 times. And he has made about $14 million on a house that is worth 1.2 million. That is the idea. So this is serious. This is important. And we must thank Lagos State. We just pray that other states will copy it. We pray that they will copy it so that people can, if you pay over 10 years, it makes life easier. You know that because somebody wants to build a house, buy the land, start building, he will not pay student fees for the children. He will not be able to afford hospital bills because he's saying, let me just finish that house. In the process, destroying other things. So the idea is we can own homes without destroying other things. I'm happy for you, and may God give you peace of mind as you live there. So I just pray that we'll be able to do more. Mr. Governor, I want to thank you very much for the honor done to my dad. Totally unexpected. It's well appreciated, and may God continue to prosper you. And I'm happy that Papa Lucy is here. They are friends. So when Baba, in maybe 50 years' time, when Baba meet him, at least they will explain. So thank you very much.
The governor assures of more affordable homes to help reduce the deficits. And for those willing to pay up their fee before the 10 years gap, there's a message for you.
And so as we look forward to the future, our focus will be to continue to be on increasing access to housing, providing quality housing unit, expanding the mortgage financing option, and collaborating with stakeholders to drive further housing development and enhance the life of our citizens. And to all our esteemed owners, I say hearty congratulations to you on this remarkable achievement. Owning home is a dream come true, and I'm proud that our administration have been able to support you at realizing these dreams. As an additional policy that I've been asked that I should read, and we've looked at it, and have agreed and have signed it on, that the redemption policy, which present opportunity for an early exit of mortgage rent-to-own contract to allottees. So this redemption policy provides that those allottees who have spent 6 years or above on the scheme and can afford to pay off their outstanding balance do not need to wait for the 10th year to do so. And so this is a government that is forward-looking. It's a government that is responsive and that is responsible. And we want to just make things a lot easier and better for you. We don't want to make it look as if we're a Mongo Park era. We want to be very rigid and be very static in our thought process. We want to be very dynamic and reflect the needs and the yearnings of today. And so this policy, like I said, is optional. Nobody's compelling you. Nobody's putting you under any form of pressure. Applicable to only allottees that have spent minimum of 6 years on the scheme, and such allottees must be up to date in their repayment scheme. Of course, there'll be a lot of merits in this. The policy is forward-looking. It considers that within the 10 years, you have unforeseen circumstances as allottees. You have a better purchasing power, and should you want to increase or you have advanced or increased in age. Therefore, government through this policy aims to collaborate with the allottees to encourage them to constructively take advantage of their growing purchasing power and to optimize the advantage that's so presented. We also hope that it presents a choice for allottees to retire out of debt freedom with ease of mind and in attainment of impact on their, on their well-being. It's only Lagos State in this country that we have cleared the entire backlog of pensioners. We have cleared the entire backlog of our pensioners. So I was telling them when we were having that your money is your money. Don't go and start buying Ashwebi, or don't go and want to solve the entire problem of the world. You have your children, you have your grandchildren, leave them. You are a retiree, calm down. Spend your money for your health. So if you're a retiree, for example, and you've been given this lump sum, and this 6 years opportunity presents itself for you, then this flat or this becomes your own. You can take out of it, finish payment, and you know that foresight is not going to be disturbing you again with his people. They are not under any burden, and so you can fanda in your flat, knowing fully well that you're an owner and the rightful owner, and that's how life is. It will strengthen your life, and you're at peace. We believe that this enhances the development of a more scheme for our people, and the benefit, we believe, is endless. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to commend our partners. I want to commend the staff. I want to commend the GM. I want to commend all of you that are beneficiaries for believing in us, for supporting us, for trusting us. Because one of the problems of government is also there's always like a trust deficit. And we're trying to reduce all of that. We want to ensure that our government is a government about say something, do it. It's not about you liking our face. It's not about you not, liking but it's about ensuring that when we give a promise, we keep to those promises. And I keep saying it. You don't need to like Babajide, so you don't need to like Hamzat. But you cannot dislike what you have done, what you have promised, and what you have done. Because that one is real.
I successfully completed the mortgage payment on either a 1-bed, a 2-bed, or a 3-bed under the Lagos Homes Housing Scheme. And today, 29 August 2024.
The event was rounded off with a presentation of exit certificate to the first set of beneficiaries from Ilupeju, Anthony Nauro Housing Scheme, Ogba, Iloro Estate, Ogba, and Surulere Rent-to-Own Scheme, which now makes them owners of the property allocated to them a decade ago.
Fellows of the pioneer cohort of the Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy had an exciting departure, reminiscing about their journey in driving positive change in their communities through the one-year fellowship. The 29 fellows graduated from the leadership program initiated by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to train and raise a new generation of leaders that will deploy practical skills and leadership to help solve identified challenges across areas of need.
The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu arrives at the venue of the graduating ceremony of the 29 pioneer students of Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy at GRA Ikeja. After 1 year of mentoring, the fellows, friends, family members, and members of the State Executive Council are here to encourage them on what it takes to lead others.
For you to remember, you are from a country of 230 million people. And at any point in time, the total population of people in higher institutions to PhD, less than 2.3. They are less than 1% of the population of this country who are in universities and OND combined. That point is that you, first and foremost, you are part of the 1%. But beyond that, in a particular year, we don't graduate close to 500,000. We graduate less than 500,000. When I finish doing the numbers, the number of people who will ever, at your age, have the opportunity to go through what you've gone through is less than 20,000. People who will go through fellowship and academies, be part of cohorts that are being trained for leadership, will be less than 20,000 in the entire country. What that means is that if at any point in time somebody says the problem is with leadership, they are talking about you. It means that today, from this day on, you can never be in a conversation where someone is saying the problem is leadership and you are also saying the problem is leadership. You are, in fact, leadership. From now on, you will have to be identified by your impact. Anything less than that, and you would have failed, Mr. Governor, you would have failed the good people of Lagos State. They have handed over a baton to you. And if you think what you have is something to trifle with, I have people who have Harvard MBA who sit here on my table and I have not given them a job. But if any one of the 29 of you walk up to my office tomorrow and you want a job, I give it to you. That is how valuable you are.
The Oniru of Iru Kingdom, Oba Amogbolahon Lawal, describes Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy as a game changer in raising future leaders and policymakers.
We must give it to Alhaji Jakande for coming up with different ideas, different initiatives, and he was able to implement in the shortest possible time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Governor, sir, the head of service, as we are graduating 29 fellows today from the academy, I want to beg of you and all the policymakers that the knowledge, the experience that the fellows have gathered over the 1 year tenure of the course should not be wasted, should not be allowed to be wasted. There should be a way we can bring them, we can mainstream their ideas, their knowledge and experience into the Lagos State public service. I don't know how we are going to give, whether we give them appointments, whether we mainstream them into the public service, but I've seen Mrs. Fabawo here, and we can mainstream these fellows. For those that are looking for, you don't even have to look for a job after going through this tutelage. For me, 20 years of public service in Lagos, I still have the experience and I'll continue to have it and share the experience over the years.
Governor Sanwo-Olu says the passing out ceremony is a significant milestone in leadership development in Lagos, stressing that the achievements testifies to the enduring legacy of the late Alhaji Lateef Jakande, the first civilian governor of Lagos in whose honor and memory the academy was established.
This event is a testament to the enduring legacy of one of our nation's most illustrious leaders, the late Alhaji Lateef Jakande. Mission and values to inspire and guide us. We conceived the Lateef Academy to nurture the next generation of public leaders that will be equipped to navigate the complexities of our time. Our vision was clear: to empower young, dynamic, and visionary leaders visionary individuals with the knowledge, skills, and the ethical foundation necessary. This ceremony is more than just a celebration of their achievement. It is a celebration of the vision we set out to achieve with the establishment of this academy. Today, I'm filled with profound sense of fulfillment and optimism, and deeply excited that the goals of the academy are being realized, embodied in this set of inaugural fellows who are now poised to take on the challenges of the future with courage and determination. And so as we celebrate, we must also remember that it is only the beginning. The journey of leadership is a lifelong one, and the true measure of success lies not in what you have been accomplished so far, but in what these fellows will go to achieve. The Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy will continue to be a place where young leaders are nurtured, where their potentials are unlocked, and where they are prepared to make significant contribution to society. Our commitment to developing future leaders remains steadfast, and will continue to provide the needed resources, the support that is required, and the opportunities necessary for their continual growth. To our esteemed graduates, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this point. But as I've said, your journey does not end here, it's just beginning. You all knew that the beginning was really very rough. We can all talk about it. We all knew that it was not as easy as it seems today. We all knew that we had our moments and we had challenges. Even to me, to say that, did we make a right decision? But I'm grateful and I'm thankful that you trusted me. You believed in my ability, you believed in the sincerity of purpose, and you believe that indeed Lagos State is a place and is an institution to trust. And so as you step out in the world, you carry with you not only the knowledge and skills you have acquired, but also the hopes and the aspirations of countless others who believe in your potential. I do. You are the torchbearers of a new era of leadership, one that will define the future of Lagos, the future of Nigeria, the future of Africa, and I dare say the future of the world. And therefore, your insights as fellows have been invaluable, and we will no doubt it will influence the ways in which we do things within the Lagos State government. We're also committed to constantly improving the fellowship experience as we go along.
He then presents certificates of completion to the 29 fellows.
Congratulations. You received a medal and you also received a certificate of completion. Ajibola Funshon Real One, congratulations to you.
And the new set of Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy students also set out to receive their letters of nomination. The pioneer fellows of Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy are grateful for opportunities given to them by the Lagos State government and ready to take up new responsibilities that will impact their careers and communities.
And that's the program for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Remember to be the best you can, obey all state laws, live a healthy life, and most importantly, please stay safe. Bye-bye now.